I saw this play, and it was like there was like they call it a weenie hut junior, and I think that's where those guys are going.
We need
Uh,
a general.
Okay.
but
I know not what you speak of.
we're like badasses, right?
Sure.
Gonna
You guys are
like
selling the dream.
seem a little confused at what Rickar is getting at as well, and then I'm just gonna walk up to like, is there like a bartender or something?
Yeah, you guys walk in. There's a huge bar, and a much larger what seems to be dancing area. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of dancing going on tonight. There's a couple people, but yeah, huge bar. You see some bartenders. Looks like they're all dwarves. And you see one with a really big, like gray, used to be red beard, fully bald. And he goes, "Ooh, fellas, what can I do for you?" And he gives you a big smile.
Well, I
Before I talk
am.
to this guy, can I look around and make a perception check to see if I can see an entrance to anywhere
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
different from this?
Yep.
Okay,
You get some good
Oh,
I didn't do that right at all.
tavern music going on here.
That's not great. 13.
With 13, not a whole lot. You can't see like an entrance or anything, but you do see there's certainly another room where people have definitely gone that you've seen.
while he's looking around and while I have the bartender's attention, I'm going to say, well, it is a full moon, and I am looking to bask in the glory of said full moon. And I was told that this is a great location to do so.
He looks you up and down, and goes, I think you'll do well. Entrance to the pool's down out back.
Mm.
Yo, pool. All right.
And I proceed to walk to the entrance.
I'll go with him.
You guys definitely see the closer you get to the entrance, the more looks you get, and then once you walk through, you see what seems to be just like a pretty rough storeroom that has stone hewn steps that seem to go spiral down. You can see a couple torches as it goes throughout. Looks like it goes down a couple stories, and then you see a little cutouts of a huge pipe. You seem look like it seems to have been breached by hand, and you can see there's a little ladder, and you hop down into this pipe.
Hell yeah.
So you guys start to walk towards the area that is obviously lit by torches. You do see some other individuals. You hear a couple others drop down from behind you, and it seems like pretty much all these people look at least from that they can handle themselves.
Cool.
You guys continue to walk down, and you can hear off in the distance some rumbling. Definitely hear it's some sort of get together as the closer and closer you get. It does seem to take a while to walk there. You're not sure exactly which direction you're headed because you're underneath the city at this point. But ultimately, it does open up for you. Let me show you guys what you see. Um, Yes,
Um,
and
skit,
Stefan.
the hottest club in New York City is.
Oh, that guy, the hottest club. As you guys walk in and
Oh,
you see a huge cavern hewn out, notice that the floor is noticeably wet. And in the middle, there seems to be a large pit with some standing water in it. But you see tables everywhere. People playing dice, people playing cards, people just sitting and eating and drinking. And there seems to be large individuals, people that seem like they're carrying weapons. And there also seem to be a lot of seats set up on the edge of this pit here. Um, we will go ahead and jump back to the rest of the crew as you
Malik
guys
would have loved to
take
hear
the
it.
other entrance. Huh?
Malik would have loved it there.
You guys head into Seafield. Asking around is not too hard, and you all know that the hangman is near the old sept, so wouldn't be difficult for you to find it, Sir Ebelfirth, and you guys will both head to the hangman, and you do see there's a little bit of a torch, singularly behind the tavern itself. If you guys were to go take a little peek, which I imagine you would, you can see there is just like a little shed with the door open, and seems to be a very similar vibe that I described for the other guys, only this one is more of just a drop. Seems you can fall right into one of these tunnels. A big, huge metal pipe seems to be like it was mined out. I can't hear you, Chandler.
I think you're muted, Eldritch.
I'm gonna light a bowl up, looking down at this hole, and I'm gonna gesture with my lit pipe, Sir Ebelfirth. Would you be a sir and tie a rope to something so we don't break our legs?
Yeah, is there how stable is this little shed structure?
Not very. It looks like its only purpose is to just be able to close a door.
Is there anything around here worth tying anything to without killing us?
Yeah, you see outside of
Or, like,
the
it looks
shack
like it
there
could
are
be
like
low
some
burn.
trees and rocks, and then there's the actual building itself. Like, if you wanted to tie a rope, you could.
What if I just
Yeah, I'm gonna tie a rope.
hammered a piton in, like, on the left side inside the shed so it's hidden?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could easily do that.
Okay. I'm gonna hammer that in,
like
tie
that.
off to that.
I was gonna mold some stones, shape some stone into a hook for us to just throw a lasso over and lower ourselves. The most extra use of stone shape ever. To
We don't need to
ourselves
announce ourselves that badly, Sir Ebelfirth.
I mean, that would essentially guarantee no one would come behind us if all of a sudden there's a new, really ornate hook coming out of the ground. But that's probably a good point, Eldritch. We should probably not do that. So, yeah, I will. I'm gonna kick a rock down the hole.
Okay. Yeah,
Actually, just see how
you
deep
can
it is.
you can definitely see the bottom of you see the hole goes
Oh, okay.
down a couple feet, and then there's the top of the pipe which is cut into, and then there's the bottom of the pipe, so you could see it. It is dark, but you could see down there.
Okay. I'm gonna leave the rope dangling just to make it easier to get out later if we need to.
Mhm.
That should be like 10 feet of rope, something like that.
Yeah, it wouldn't take much more than that. It'd probably be a little drop, but yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, because that's where I want the rope just kind of hanging at like head height.
Cool. Yeah, you can do that.
All right.
Into the Undercity we go, and I'll
Yes.
start climbing down.
Hey, buddy. Hi, bud.
Bodhi.
Bodhi.
Thank you, boy. All right, so you jump down into this pipe. Right when you leap in, you realize it is dark. So one of you is going to have to pick a direction to go.
Can I see if I can tell noise, sight at all, smells that
Yeah,
smell different?
I would say you can go ahead and roll a survival check to see what you can see.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna put a hand on Eldritch's shoulder and be like, Seven help you. You can smell which direction we're supposed to go, right? And give him guidance.
Cool.
Nice. 13.
Okay. 13. You kind of look down with your dark vision, and you think that you can tell one side seems to be traveled more frequently, less soot, more packed down. You go that way.
Yep. Absolutely.
Cool. All right. As you guys walk through this dark tunnel here, a dark pipe, you can definitely the further you go, the more you get the fragrance. Is sewer-esque. So
Low
this might
tide.
be a storm runoff for the sewers.
We always
The-
pick the best entrances, Sir Ebelford.
You know, there was an old saying my brothers used to say that I never understood. You know, when there's no tide, take the dirt road. But I never imagined it would smell like this.
Yeah, so it starts to stink. As you guys continue to walk, you notice that there starts to be a little bit of leftover nastiness in the very bottom of the pipe. Mostly you can avoid just because the pipe is very large and you can kind of walk on the side. But definitely some filth nearby. You start to see like big fungus hanging from the walls. And you notice something that you have seen encountered a few times in your travels in Westeros, so it would certainly pique your eye, and that is a large spider web.
Ooh. Do I see a large spider to go with said spiderweb?
Well, this is what you see.
Okay.
You see just a big web across the tunnel here, but you see up ahead, it looks like it splits ways.
I'm gonna draw my sword, hold it out like a broom, and just swirl the spider web up with my blade.
Okay. You
Um,
do that. It seems to be out of your way now.
Okay, cool. Just gonna keep inching along here.
Cool. Yeah, you can see that this seems to be a split. You hear the sound of falling water. Either it's coming from both sides or there's an echo and it's hard to tell. You're not sure.
Sir Ebelfirth, if you had to choose, right, between a blonde and a brunette, but the blonde was offering a blowy, but the brunette was gonna let you take the dirt road, which would you choose?
I don't understand this analogy, but I do have a preference for blondes.
Okay, we're going this way.
Okay. 1 sec.
God, who has
Bodhi
kids?
needs help.
I showed this to Max earlier, but this is why.
The two boys that wanted to fight took the safe route.
Yeah, that thing.
I
Was
told
dope.
you guys that this way was probably the one with combat.
Yeah.
That's fine. I didn't want to go the talkie way.
Little Machamp Golem.
Well, you went the talkie way.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, dude, how am I supposed to perceive? Yo, this is the one that goes pickpocketing. Okay. I didn't even get my
No,
pocket
because
pick.
this is the way all the civilians go. Why would you go the way
Yeah.
all the civilians go to go gambling if you want to fight people?
Yeah, I feel like Eldritch and I are going to
That's
show
what I
up
was
in
saying
full
before
plate
when I
and the
was like,
back door covered in spider ichor, just like stop.
But also, those people wanted to go and be inconspicuous, so that they went the inconspicuous way too.
There is zero chance we're inconspicuous coming
At
out
this
of this
point,
fucking door.
Yeah, I'm gonna smell like shit, be covered in spider webs, and just not be a happy camper. I'm
possibly
sure by the
bitten
end
by
of
a
this.
spider.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to fucking thunderous smite with my hammer. A fucking cutthroat just hanging out back here. I fucking know it.
You should
I
hit
can
him with the
feel it in
super
my
blade.
bones.
You should thunder smite him with the god blade, bro.
I'm like 70% sure I use that 3 times and it disappears.
Oh,
So we're saving
okay.
that for the real mean, because it's again it was used 3 times. The last
That
person
would be
who got it.
so funny if you lost it after killing 3 random homeless guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If I go full murder hobo and just kill 3 randos in a fucking sewer, and then all of a sudden my sword corrodes into nothing.
Okay. So we'll save that for the next dragon thing we gotta kill.
Sounds about right though.
I'll plunge it into a. I'm a fucking adventure time this bitch. I'm gonna plunge it into a lich.
Hell
It's
yeah.
fucking hanging out at the Bane Fort.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I was like, whatever's in the Bane Fort's getting that sword for sure.
Yeah. The Bane Fort and his heirs are all catching the just made. Right in the
It
dome.
was made just for you.
Yeah. Motherfuckers. Kill my whole bloodline. Make me a lord I didn't want to be. Alright.
Well, didn't we just establish your
How
brothers
dare you
are
put
fine?
responsibility on me? I mean, fine's a strong word. they're still 2/3 of them are still dicks.
Probably not dead dicks though.
Yeah, that's positive. I mean, the sickly one's the only one I like, so I don't know what that does for my odds of inheriting the throne or inheriting the seat.
Also, am I wrong, or is the delay really fucking bad tonight?
It's pretty bad for like everybody.
I haven't been looking up, so I don't know.
Like, it seems like you guys are hearing me like a full like 4 count after I talk.
I mean, the video and audio line up to me.
How about
Yeah,
this? We could do
the
this
syncs-
again. We could do the 1, 2, 3 clap.
That's the test.
Yeah, I mean the sync on audio and video is good, but honestly, on my like Monday to Wednesday game, depending on people's schedules, my other game, we've gone to Discord because it's been so brutal on Roll20 lately.
I always like.
It doesn't
the idea of
happen in our
Discord.
Sunday game.
Oh, that's true.
Our
That's
Sunday
true.
game's fine though.
Well,
I
then
wonder
we
if
know
Sunday
who
night's
the-
a bad
who it
night
is.
for.
Pat?
Yeah, it's probably just me.
I mean, who's
It could-
playing
it
D&D
could
on
be
the
your
Thursday
internet
night
and,
versus Sunday night? I feel like more people are playing on the weekends.
Right.
All right, here it
Right.
is. 1, 2, 3, clap. Yo, it was so
Wait,
far for.
Were you joking around, Jesse?
No.
Jesse's
Oh,
was so...
I'm
my
reconnecting to Jesse.
Man, Jesse, you bad, dog.
I mean, if everyone's has
I really
the same
tried.
problem, I don't think. Can you reconnect one?
How bad
person?
was mine compared to
Okay,
everyone
Yeah,
else?
yeah,
Hear me
you can
now.
reconnect
Oh, yeah.
to one person.
Okay, no, that was quick.
Yeah.
Jesse, testing 1, 2, 1 now.
Oh,
Yo,
Cole, you
what
gotta
did
warn
that-
me. You can't.
You guys just really want to do that?
Jesse,
You can't just do that.
Jesse, can you?
Stop. At least count down or something, man.
All right,
Jesus.
Jesse, here it is. 1,
Yeah.
2,
3.
3.
God damn it, Rich! Fuck you guys. I'm leaving. You and all your bust ass internet.
Busted ass.
It's all the
Bust
tourists,
ass internet. My internet is
Busted ass.
busting.
all the tourists in Salem. They're killing my internet.
Jason, does your tummy hurt or what?
Dude. I don't know if Lillian ever got my fucking email, bro.
I talked to her yesterday and she said she did.
Oh, well,
She didn't answer
Okay.
you?
no.
Are
No, she didn't.
She said she
you
did.
guys sick sad? What's
You-
going on?
You two have fucking communications
happening?
issues. You gotta figure this out.
Jason absolutely has communication issues.
No, I don't.
I literally talked to Lillian yesterday and I was like, oh, did you ever get in touch with Jason? She's like, yes, I did. And then she went, I love him. Just like
Dude,
that.
every time I talk to you, I just want to go and work at Harvard again. Stop it.
Howdy, fellas.
Yeah.
Well, not to lay the guilt on too hard, but Chris and Zach were also like, yeah, we fucking miss him so much.
Oh my god, dude. Even Chris said that?
Yeah.
God damn it. What about that other guy? I forget his name. The asshole.
Sam? Fuck Sam.
Yeah. fuck Sam.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
dude, who knows? Okay, I'll go to fucking. I don't know, dude. Nobody knows how life is gonna be, so that's all I gotta say.
That is true.
True.
So you guys walking through these tunnels here. Looks like nasty sewage shit spilling down out of this pipe up ahead of you. Seems like it opens up into a small cavern.
All right. Well, I don't know if I want to keep going this way.
Eldritch,
Sir
I'm not getting the
Hebelford.
warm and fuzzies from a cavern in this sewer system. Yeah.
Max, I'm gonna reach into my pocket and I'm gonna pull Raj out. I'm just gonna throw him like a paper airplane.
Okay, cool. Let me pull out.
I'm gonna be like, yo,
Raj.
go take a look. Tell me what you see.
Turns out Max did the Uno reverse and gave falsified information about which
He
entrance
absolutely
better.
could.
You actually can't get there through this tunnel at all. You're just gonna be.
It's just a swamp monster cave.
Yeah, this is just a boss battle.
What?
There's
I would
50 blink
never do
crocodiles
that.
down here. Somehow your horses are dead.
Dude,
I don't even have horses.
this is a boss battle fucking tunnel, and it's just Sir Ebelfirth and Eldritch.
Oops.
Metal.
He finally gets his fucking direct shot at fucking the healing battery.
Oops, that's the wrong one. That's my bad.
And the two people who care the least about the rest of the group is just hanging out.
Sorry, I just put Jareth over there on accident.
Jerry.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, he got a new coat of paint.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Malik's in fucking bed with Trixie right now. You two are crawling around his sewer.
Yeah,
Dude,
Malik doesn't know what he's missing. Okay.
He very much does.
dude, fucking, dude, so funny.
All right.
Shut up, Jason.
Listen, some of us couldn't afford to go on vacation in fucking in the north. Okay, we had to do new characters a different way. Unfortunately, okay.
Oh, come on, you're on a fucking vengeance vacation. Mordecai's in heaven right now. All he's ever wanted to do is chase the fucking Corsair King. He's got a stiffy for that guy since we recruited him.
When he finally catches up to them, they're gonna fuck so hard.
They're gonna bang. Write that down.
Weirdest will they won't they of all time.
All right,
Am
so
I
you
free
throw
to send the
Raj out there. He's gonna go burb.
All right, so I just want him to fly. We'll say like 300 feet, just a good football field length. See what he sees.
Okay. So
I'm gonna lose him after the first 100, so I'm not even gonna try to control. You just tell me what he came back with if he comes back.
He's gonna come fly, and he's gonna look over this pool here up ahead of you. See, there's like a big drain, and then he's going to see that there's a tunnel, the other way across, and it looks like it takes you out.
Ah, okay.
Then you're gonna fly back.
All right. I'm gonna grab him, put him back in my coat, back in his little pocket dimension.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Sir Ebelfirth. It looks like there's an exit on the other side of whatever that is. Should we go try the other way?
Yeah, let's take a look down the other way, just in case we don't have to jump into.
There was a
That.
drain to the right. Maybe it's clogged. I don't know. So
Let's
anyways.
take a look.
Oh, that's right. You can shape water, Sir Ebelfirth. We might not have to necessarily immerse ourselves.
Yes, I would prefer to not strain myself if we can help it, but Max, what do those yellow dots on the ground look like?
Those look like gold coins to you.
Ah.
You guys go the Goonies route?
I'm gonna peer around this corner carefully. Do I see somebody like holding a stick? Like
No, you don't. You don't
Okay.
hear or see anybody.
all right. Just gonna
Getting
step
real-
around the poo-poo coins because I'm not that hard up for cash.
Yeah.
Do I see any platinum in there, Max?
You don't. No. It
Okay.
seems like it's just a couple gold coins. on the
That's
ground.
fine. I'm just gonna keep going.
We're just getting Fury Road. That's bait from those coins, and I'm also going to bypass them.
All right.
Oh.
As you peek around the corner, you can see another little drop off where this sewage water spews out into a bigger open chamber. Again with a drain. This one appears to have been busted open. There's
Hold
a
up, Sir Ebelfirth.
smaller amounts of goo on the ground, but it is still there.
I'm
The
gonna-
closer you get, you see something that you think might be bones.
I'm gonna send the burb around the corner.
Okay, back in action for Burb. Okay, so he sees this chamber here. Why is that not working? Oh, he's on the DM layer.
Hmm.
So he let's see. Oh, what the fuck?
I
You
see
see
him.
him now?
Yep.
Oh, okay, good. Cool. So he sees this broken uh sewer head here.
Mm-hmm.
And as he moves around, he can see definitely at least 3 distinct skeletons of more recently deceased individuals.
Mm-hmm.
He can see fly around the chamber. It does look like the chamber ends. He sees what could be more either just trash or figures. Hard to tell without getting in to the soupy water.
Mm.
As he gets closer to this corner up top, he disappears.
Oh. uh, there might be something. Do I? I'm gonna try to summon him back. Pull him
He
from the
has
pocket
died.
dimension. That's a shame. There's something gnarly that way, Sir
No.
Ebelfirth.
Maybe we hit this on the way out.
If you speak out loud to one another, you would see in the distance what looks to be 2 eyes that then sprinkle in a few more, and then what appears to be like a cat face. As you see what looks like a lion, maybe up in this corner
Let's
here,
go.
and
Let's
then
go. Let's go.
its spider legs come out.
Let's go. Let's
Yep.
go. Let's
And
go.
we're running. And we're running.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
You guys
Sir
run
Ebelfirth,
away.
get in front of me, please. Two
Yeah.
fucking legs moving.
Yeah, just just sounds like a refrigerator going down a flight of stairs. As
I'm
my little leg
gonna
just
keep
running.
every now and then just the fuck.
I hate it. 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 I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I hate it so
Don't
much.
notice anything following you, nor do you guys hear anything.
Okay.
Dude, I cannot wait to get my hands on Dale again, bro. He's getting his ass kicked.
When I get to the fucked up water portion of our backlot tour,
Mhm.
I am gonna go ahead and cast control water and clear a path to that back exit and just fucking not unlike we did on one of the islands and just push the sketchy fucking water up on the walls.
Yep.
And clear myself a path.
Easily done. Yeah, you do so. You hop down. Is now dry bottom of this little cavern. You can see it was, in some parts, a little bit deeper than you would have been able to tell. So looks like you managed to avoid falling in over your head as you run through this little channel. Both of you guys make a perception check.
Okay.
As you look at the water pushed against the wall, you see a water demon.
Oh my
7.
god.
I got a
Rebelfirth, you just
20.
go kunk, and you just head down and run through as best you can without closing your eyes. Eldred, you follow close behind. You do see something move in the water. You're not sure if it was.
Is it staying in the water?
You just catch a glimpse of it. It
Where
looks
did I
like
see it?
it was on this side over here.
Okay. But it's like
Again.
up against the wall with the water still? Wherever
Yep,
that
you don't.
glimpse was?
Yep, the water was pushed up over to the side, and you see it swimming through that wall just
I'm just
briefly.
I'm just gonna
You
be
hear
like,
a large
faster,
rattle
faster.
Yeah.
on the
Hate it, I hate
on
it,
the
I hate
grate
it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it,
that
I
was
hate it,
apparently
hate it,
not draining very well. You
Ah.
guys can hop up and head on out.
I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it so much, I hate it
Get
so
out of
much.
the way.
And then just turn the corner. Fucking I hate it, hate it, hate it.
You guys.
I never thought I would ask for fire again, but I want fire over liquids. Liquids
Yeah.
are the worst.
They keep
Confirmed.
hiding gross stuff down here, man.
Yeah.
You guys head
Castles
down
and
a
their old
much
gross
drier,
swamp.
much drier pipe. Here, as you've climbed up this little ladder, and you see there are no more twists and turns. It seems like this way continues for a bit, and then you start to hear noise out in the distance. Definitely an echo of what sounds like a feast, party, probably what you're looking for.
All right.
So the Golden Tide is likely up ahead, and you guys know that you would be coming in probably through an entrance that not everyone comes through. So as it starts to turn around, you can see a little bit of a glow up ahead, and you hear people talking. Um, how would you like to enter?
Well, I don't have my bird anymore, so I can't just T-pose in. That'd be weird if it was just a guy T-posing.
I'm going to take my helmet off. You know what? Nope. I'm going to keep my helmet on. Horrific burns, not the best for as a conversation starter. But I'll put my shield on my back, as to not be visibly, not have the symbol of our office be the first thing people are seeing as we walk into a room.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to assume I have like a traveling cloak, something like that for the road.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have that pulled over the Toboma armor so I don't look so fucking resplendent.
Cool. So you guys would walk down this tunnel a little bit. You see some light coming off, but you see there are not distinctly any torches, neither in this tunnel nor directly outside of it. But you do see some tables. As you start to get a little closer, you hear people talking, and then you hear a much louder, rambunctious area just beyond. As you guys enter the pool. You can see, similar to what your cohorts did earlier, large tables. It looks like closest to you is some Sivas being played. Immediately, you can tell these people are wagering large amounts of money and look like they're rich dudes. The further off you look, the more rough some of the people look. You see tables of cards, tables of dice, large pool in the center, and you would probably notice Vago because he's enormous. Down towards the southern end of the tables, where it seems like people are eating and drinking. And you guys are now all back together here.
Shen, do you play many games?
I can't say that I do. Also, apologies, Vago, but do you have any money?
I have money.
I have some traveling money, yes.
I have no money.
It seems like this is all table games. This is probably what I should have guessed that it would have been down here. Can I look around and see whoever the tallest motherfucker is?
Go
Sure.
punch somebody?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna
Now, some
see
people are
Vago
sitting
get
down,
that
so
look.
go
I'm
ahead and
gonna
roll a
make an
perception
insight check. I'm gonna make an insight check.
It's just me across the room.
16's pretty good.
Perception 23.
Jesus.
23. You immediately have your eyes drawn to the pile of gold pouring out one of the tunnels up here. And you can see that the individual standing next to that is an extremely large half-orc. Very big and muscular. Looks like he is guarding this here prize money.
With a 16, I'm gonna see Vago eyeing the half-orc. I'm gonna remember the last time he eyed a large half-orc. I'm gonna go, Vago, forgiveness, but that is perhaps not a wise move.
To assess the room to see who the largest individual is in case they choose to attack us?
Well, that's not quite what I meant. I just... Maybe we don't cause a scene here just yet.
Right. I am just... Why would I... We're not here to cause a scene, we're here to get information.
Vago, we all know what you're about, man.
What are you referring to, Ricard?
You like to punch people in the faces. I'm just saying.
Well, I did have quite a bit of ale that night, and that is usually what happens when I drink, but I have not drank anything today besides water for my water skin.
Okay, just making sure.
So right
Understood.
now, what I am doing, like I said, Shen, is just assessing who is the largest and most impending person in case they are to make a move on us.
Very well, then it sounds like I have nothing to fear.
Well,
You want to go
except
gamble,
for
Sir Ebelfirth?
that tall individual over there, he seems quite menacing.
Yes, I would like to gamble. Max, would it be weird that we're both fully armored walking into this place? Like, is anyone else armored?
You notice that it wouldn't be weird at all, as even these what would appear to me maybe rich merchants or lords or whomever they may be, all appear to be carrying weapons. And the further in you go, the more weapons and the more armor you see.
I can make another perception check if you want, but can I also, I don't know, try to walk around and pick up on any subtle conversation? I'd like to do an eavesdropping loop, essentially.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Anything in
Pique your
reference
interest?
to the Ironborn raid or somebody hailing from the north, particularly the Baneford, of course.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have you roll 2 checks here. I'm gonna have you roll a perception check, and then I'm gonna have you roll an investigation check as well. Or someone else in the party can do either or of those.
14 for the perception, and you said investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps somebody else in the group's investigation is better than my own.
I'm
But
not
I
much of
will-
an investigator, although I am quite
Yeah, I was gonna
perceptive.
say,
I will be more
Barely
than happy to
mental.
roll an investigation check if you
I'll
want,
investigate.
but yeah, so I'll let Ricard roll the investigation check then.
Hmm.
That +2 is far better than my -1.
Vago, you definitely seem like a lot of people here are interested in blowing off steam, maybe making a couple bucks, having a lot of drinks. You definitely see the large pile of gold seems to entice some people as well. But it seems like most people are here just to have a good time. You don't particularly notice anything Ironborn related at the moment. Rickar, going around, you would definitely see some individuals with like recent damage that have been fighting, within the last couple weeks. So easy to tell that some of these guys are missing limbs, some of their gear's fucked up, and they may be trying to win money to buy more.
Mm.
And some of these guys look like they've are been mentally damaged from what they've experienced. So easy to tell a lot of these guys were in the fight against the Ironborn.
Against the Ironborn. Okay. I relay that information.
Sir Ebelfirth, can I ask you to roll an insight check?
Is there anybody in particular that Ricard picked up that is more damaged than others?
There is indeed.
16 on a +9.
With a +9, you would be able to walk past this group of individuals right next to the Sivas table, and you would see someone that has a dirk out on the table that they look like they were about to put down. And or excuse me, they look like they're about to put their hand down and hold the dirk up, and then they spotted you and they put their dirk and hand away. See, they kind of shushed the other people at the table as you walk by. Let's see.
Interesting.
Vago or Ricard, you notice the people that are more wounded are going to be over here in the area to the right. Looks like they have a couple tables set up and a couple stools, but this would be an area where people are missing the most limbs. Seems like people that are moving the slowest hang out in this spot, and people are more drunk and loud towards the other locations.
Okay.
I'll I'll circle around the other side then, as I am in the top left now.
Okay.
And
As you actually pass by that large half orc,
Yeah.
he moves up towards you and he just goes, "You're gonna try the test later."
what is the test?
He just motions down to the pit. Beast fights.
If there is a fight to be had, I will participate. Yes. Is it for that? And I point at the pile of gold.
He nods to you. If you survive.
And when does this fight start?
You'll know.
Hmm. Then yes, you can consider me in.
I think this crowd will lose a lot of money watching you die.
Are you merely watching the money, or do you participate as well?
I'm working.
Hmm. I feel like that is a missed opportunity, and I will continue to walk.
All right. Are you looking for anything as you walk around?
No, again, I'm just going to kind of make my way over to that table here.
Okay.
If Ricard did point those individuals out. Man, I don't know if Vago would really know anything about games. He's kind of stupid.
Looks like they're just playing some cards. You don't see a lot of coin on the table.
I will go here and I will point to this chair here and say, is this chair open to play?
They kind of look at you and they all eye each other and just go, "Yeah, all right."
They don't got no money. I think to myself across the way.
I'll take a seat and pretty stoically play a couple of hands before.
Okay, go ahead and make your investigation check. So you try to play cards, figure out what they're doing.
I'm gonna do the same at this table and just be like, "Is this?"
Whoa!
There you go, buddy. Is this seat taken?
They kind of look at you. You see these are the really like posh individuals here. There's a lot of money on this table.
Which one?
The one up to the top right. They're playing Syvas.
A tangle.
Hey, Lee.
Um,
Wanna make some
So
money.
you see them eye you. They just kind of brush their facial hair. They go, traditionally you put up first.
Okay. What's the bet then?
1,000 dragons per
I
game.
put 1,000 on the table.
They look. You'll play next.
Very
as you
good.
See, there
And I
are
take my
two
seat.
games. Nice. Looks like there's 2 games going. Seems to be a little bit lopsided on both of them.
Can I tell who's winning?
Yeah. I mean, it's mostly a pieces related game. So yeah, you can see one side clearly has lost nearly all of their pieces, where the other is holding their dragon and their elephants. Both games seem like they're about to end here in a couple minutes.
Cool.
Looks like the people that are both winning eye your stack of gold greedily.
We'll see.
Why don't you go ahead and roll an insight check?
Okay. Whale.
12.
no.
You can. You don't get a lot, but you can definitely tell that the dudes that are losing are annoyed.
Okay. I mean, yeah, fair. They're losing. Are they annoyed with me, or are they annoyed with the fact that they're losing?
That they're losing.
Well, I will sit and wait for my turn.
Cool. The rest of you guys doing?
Max, while that's happening, when I see the guy put the dirk away, Can I just approach the table and kind of look at the game they're playing and say, "Don't stop your good time on my account, please."
We were just playing some cards. That's all.
I'm gonna ask
Sounds
Lee if
like they all get a little tight-lipped.
Hey, Lee, do you want to make some money?
Please, you may call me Shet, as my friends do. But I'm afraid I do not have any money to wager on these games. My apologies.
You just have to stand there and look intimidating. Can you do that?
What did you have in mind?
Well, I'm gonna go up there and they're just gonna pretty much think it's a joke. And then I'm gonna put some money down and they're gonna try and fleece me for my money. But what they don't know is I'm really good at sleight of hand. So any type of card games we play, I might be able to finagle a win.
I see. Would you like some help with the flourish, as you would call it?
Yes.
Very well. I will help you however I can.
Alright. We're gonna do a circle, but I assume that the most money is gonna be at the top here.
That is absolutely where the most money is, aside from the prize money. You see, most of the card games are pretty low stakes. You see, a couple of the dice tables seem like they're a good deal amount of money in some of those pots.
Mm-hmm.
But it varies.
Okay.
But definitely, but far and away, the most money is by Cybass.
Oh, by Cybass. I'm probably gonna try and do some card games.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna park my butt, I guess, over here. Saunter on up.
I'll stand beside Ricard, as he
Just
told
like-
me to, and look intimidating.
And you guys can see a spattering of your colleagues around. Looks like doing different things. You guys are trying to be cool about it. As you plop down at this table, it looks like they're playing a hand, and they look at you and they go, "Kid."
I'm not just any kid. I'm one of the greatest card players there is.
They all look at each other. Roll a deception check.
Can I roll a performance check? Because I'm trying to be stupid.
Trying to bluff.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
would
trying to be like a kid. I'm not trying to bluff. Well, I am. I'm not trying to bluff. But no.
Okay.
I'm just.
Are you
Can I
trying
help
to
him?
seem like you have bravado or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Can I
seem
help him?
like I have bravado, but I don't want to actually come off like I want to come off like an idiot kid.
Oh, okay. So
you're
you just wanna-
you're like trying to portray like
Aloofness, like-
ignorant confidence.
Ignorant confidence. Yeah.
Yeah.
False confidence
Okay.
for sure.
Can I
Yeah,
help him?
um,
Can I just be like, I assure you, my friend is quite a prolific card player in our homeland.
They look at the two of you and the whole table starts to cackle and laugh. As
Let
long
him make
as you
the
got
roll
coin.
first, Max. Jeez.
I'm fine with it.
Come on over.
I'm fine with it. All right, prepare to get your money all taken.
They start shuffling up the cards and then start to deal.
Alright.
Are you playing honestly, or what do you want to do?
I'll play honestly for a round or two. See what happens. And I do want to ask about the big pot of money, because this is small fries. That looks enticing. What's going on over there?
That's for the beast fights.
The beast fights.
Oh yeah, lots of fights after this.
So you just gotta
Greg
like.
over here said he might try it.
Which one is that one?
They point to the dude that's wearing his actual full helm over here.
Oh, okay.
He's like, maybe I'll try it.
Huh.
Eh?
Well, maybe you might get some money backing you. And then I proceed to like, all right, let's go. Let's do
Okay,
this.
go ahead and roll an investigation check, or investigation to see how well you can play cards here.
Investigation for
If you'd
cards.
like
wanna
to,
watch
you
to
can
see
roll
if
a
anyone else,
deception check to see if you want to bluff your way out of a hand.
Oh, okay. Well, not really
I want to
good.
roll perception to see if anyone else might be cheating.
Yeah, and also roll an insight
Just
check.
to check.
Yeah, okay. That.
Li Shen.
And then a
Liang
perception.
Shan.
Oh, insight. 17 for insight.
For insight, you can tell that one dude has no interest in beast fighting and was bullshitting. But that seems to be the general feel of this table. Is that these guys are here to blow off steam and talk shit because they can't live it.
So that first one is my, what was it? Insight you wanted? Or sorry.
Investigation.
Investigation. That's my investigation. And then you wanted me to roll an insight afterwards? Or perception?
No, if you want to bluff, you can roll a deception check.
Oh. No, I'm not gonna bother doing that because that's
Okay.
It's very bad.
All right. The other guys get their hands at the table, and they all place their bets. You guys go around. Looks like they're playing for a silver a game, which is still pretty substantial gambling for the average individual. And Rickar, you can see the cards are not going your way, and you lose this first hand.
Oh man!
Best alive, huh?
Dang! Best.
Say we up the stakes.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Double.
Double. Okay. I just kind of like shuffle through them, and I put double down.
Cool. Yeah. So they're just gonna play a few more hands here. I'll let you roll for another 2 in a row if you'd like.
Another 2 in a row.
When do we start cheating?
So investigation, you said 2, and I'm going to how's this gonna work, Max?
You're playing cards right now, and you're losing pretty bad.
Right, but at any point,
Are we gonna cheat?
yeah. If any point I see like good cards, I want to sleight of hand them into my pockets.
Yeah, you can definitely try and do that.
Yeah.
You want to try and slide a hand? Let me roll my guys' check first. That's not very good.
My sleight of hand is also quite good. If I can somehow affect like the game to help him at all, I would like to do that as well.
Okay, you guys can both roll sleight of hand checks to see if you can swindle these here weekend warriors.
Oh my god!
Very good.
Not very good.
Oh yes!
We're not doing well.
Y'all have the hottest dice tonight.
They're getting fed to the pit beast, boys.
At one point, Rickar wins a hand, and Shen kind of just slips on the chair a little bit and slams his hand onto the table, and everyone's like, "What the fuck?" And then they kind of ignore it because they rolled really bad, and they do not see Rickar cheat on the next 2 hands.
Wow.
And managed.
Wow, that's
Yeah, they rolled really bad.
Oh wow, we locked out.
I rolled straight 2s.
Shit. All
The
right.
dice hate everyone tonight.
So you're starting to make a little bit of money. We can jump back to Vago over here as you're sitting down with these individuals that look. After you sit and you play a couple hands, they realize you're not very good at this, so they might make a couple coppers or a couple silvers off of you. They start to get a little bit more comfortable, and you definitely hear some of them complain about some of their injuries and how they hurt, and how the Ironborn attacks were pretty rough.
Yeah, I'll after they warm up a little bit, I'll start to inquire a little bit slower. I'll say, is any of those wounds from the beast fight?
They all look around like, "No, only a debtor would be in there. They were as untrained as us."
A debtor. Pardon me, but I do not understand.
Borrow money from the wrong guys. Can't pay back. Sometimes they give you a choice.
Ah, that does make more sense now. Were those were all sustained from the Ironborn? You said.
You hear, you see one of them turn over and just spit. Fucking wolves, sea wolves, bastards.
Did they?
Second time in 2 months, or excuse me, second time in 4 months.
Oh yeah, the first time we were there for that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Did they come in more ferociousness this time than the first?
You see, one guy puts his hand on yours. He's like, "Could have used you out there. They were everywhere."
He put his hand on his.
Ooh.
Damon Blackfire was here though.
And what show did Damon put on for you?
You hear another guy close to you goes, "Oh, it was something to behold.
I
Threw
heard
those sons of bitches back into the sea."
I heard many lost their lives, even that of royalty. Is that correct?
They all spill a little bit out. The one dude has not taken his hand off of yours, and he looks at you and goes, "Did you come through Meglin's mine?"
Yes.
Just gives your arm a
He
little
likes
squeeze.
you.
He takes it back, and they play another hand.
I see what's
Oh,
going
Vago.
on here. Oh boy.
We'll jump up
Vago,
to
you clueless idiot.
Eldridge up here, as it is now your turn to play Cyvass.
No,
You see
I
the
want to
two-
hear more about Vago and his new friend. Okay.
We'll get to that. Don't you worry. So it looks like these games have ended here, and
Mhm.
seems like you can pick whoever you'd like to go up against.
Do I recognize any of these individuals?
You don't off the cuff, but roll a history check. Nope, you do
Getting it
not
out of the
recognize
way.
them. Recognize them at all. They seem to be some nameless rich dudes of many you've known and despised that looked down on you growing up.
Any?
in Old Town.
I'll just ask the table. Would any of you like to volunteer as my counter?
The guy closest to you strokes his beard. He goes, the one that spoke to you earlier. Please.
Sure. I'll sit across from this guy and I'll get the pieces ready.
Okay. So for Cyvass, you are going to make a succession of 3 rolls.
Mm-hmm.
You can roll investigation or insight.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you choose.
I'll probably go insight. So as we go to make the first move, I'll say, I heard there was an attack in town. Did you lose anything important? $11.
Classic strategy. But I warn you, you shall not distract me. You should only focus on what you are about to lose right at this moment. As he takes one of your key pieces.
That's quick.
That's okay.
You guys play a couple more rounds. Go ahead and roll another check.
Okay. As we go to cross again, I'm gonna look at this guy. The thing that you lost, if it wasn't important, why worry about it?
As you manage to counter and successfully take strategy away from him, he just I'll get everything back. Don't you worry.
Hey.
Looks like he gets ready to play his next hand. Go ahead and roll another check.
You know, I am for hire. Perhaps you and I could come to some sort of an accord. Boy, 2 1s inside of that many rolls?
That's not great. As he hears you say this, he looks at you, not disinterested at first, as he kind of eyes you up and down, and his eyes go back to the board, and he grins. You have erred, sir. He takes your final piece as you lose the first game in 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh shit. Dude. Fuck.
It's okay. I was paid really well for blowing up a mountain.
Perhaps again?
I would be delighted. And I'm going to hold out my hand to shake his and say, Eldridge of the High Tower.
Wait, you have 2,000 fucking gold?
I have much more than that.
What the fuck? How?
Charles. Brax.
I have more,
Do
a
I-
lot more than that also.
Do I know the Brax name?
Well, you're also
Max?
carrying the wealth of the Unbroken.
Roughly, it sounds familiar. Familiar Westerland's name.
Okay. Do I know if he is a local or if he's traveling to make illegal gambling in this place?
You're not sure. You definitely know that a lot of people that aren't necessarily highest on their family order don't stay in town, such as yourself.
Yep.
But you know that the seat of Lannisport is the Lannisport branch of Lannisters, so definitely not the Brax house.
Yeah.
But you're not sure?
Like, okay.
Not positive. And he just shakes your hand and he goes, Eldridge, double or nothing. Brushes his mustache again.
Is that? I always forget. Is that him asking for another 1,000 then?
Yeah, he wants to play 2,000 for this game.
Let's do it.
You shall go first.
Can I
He sets
ask
up
you,
his pieces again.
if you could do it all again, is there a girl you would go back and meet? Tell her how you feel.
Ah!
Hey!
See him twitch a little
Hot
bit.
damn.
We were hustling him.
Let you distract me any further. You have a way with words. I wonder if you're truly as good with that sword as you say.
Well,
Go ahead
you
and roll
have to
again.
pay for my services, and as you can tell, they're expensive.
I'd like to walk up behind him and put a hand on his shoulder as I'm hearing this conversation at table over and go, "He's worth every dime. I can attest to that."
That's
And give him
slightly-
guidance.
Hell yeah.
slightly gay.
23 total.
23. He sees you, and you can see his brows start to furrow as it seems like he made a critical error on his strategy as you take another key piece. It seems like the tide is turning on the game. He's like, Well, it appears not doing so well. Go ahead and roll one more time.
For this last roll, I'm just going to look at him dead in his old eyes. And I'm going to say, you know, where there's a will, there's a way, right? If you want help getting back what you lost, I'm right here.
Hot fucking damn, Eldridge.
God damn.
You roll a 22, and as
Eldridge
you were
wasn't
talking
trying.
the whole game, you easily managed to defeat his meager strategy at the end, and you can see he's got like a bit of sweat coming down now. And he looks you over and he goes, "I see you are capable." He like dabs his forehead and rubs his mustache. He goes, "I think I need a drink." He stands up and he walks down to the other
Just
tables
gonna-
at the far
gonna
end.
lean forward and just scoop all of the money.
And he heads
Well, it
down
was
to
double
the-
or nothing, so.
So did I just
You
make
made 1,000
3,000?
net.
Make 1,000?
Made 1,000.
You
Netted
netted
1,000. I'll take that. Goddamn.
The other guys go, "Oh, I think we'll take a break for a minute as well."
I'm just gonna get
Rickar
in
and
close to
Shen.
Eldritch and just do like a fishing. Start
So
doing
you
that
got
before I
your
walk
name out
back
there?
over to the wounded guy table eventually. So,
Rickar and Shen, what are you guys up to? Still trying to swindle people out of more money?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, go ahead and roll some deception
Following
checks.
Rikar's lead.
Or sleight of hand checks, rather.
Here we go. Let's not roll any more ones, Rich.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
How
There
the
we
dice
go.
have turned, baby.
Wow, lots of 20 plus rolls these last couple. You guys easily managed to work together and develop a quick little system offhand to get one of you to see the good cards and the other one to be able to sneak them into Rikar's hand. And you guys are able to successfully take some money off of these dudes. They seem to be getting a little bit frustrated. But you did tell them you were the best in the world.
you're looking at the best of the world, guys. Just saying.
No, I'm definitely not gonna fight. In a bad mood.
Well, what kind of beast we talking?
Oh, they usually have like bears and lions and stuff, but tonight they got something real special.
Interesting. How do you sign up?
I'm
for
gonna
this?
remember why we're here, and I'm suddenly gonna just kind of interject and go, apologies, friend, but surely a warrior such as great as yourself, you must have participated in the recent battle with the Ironborn invasion.
Well, I was sick that day.
Yes.
I would have though. I would have taken them all out, but it was just out cold, flu.
I see. Well, surely you must have heard some interesting tidbits about it, at least.
Oh yeah, we all heard that Damon Blackfire saved the city.
Is there
We
anything
would've
else
been-
of
we would've
note
been
from
there
this
too.
battle? It's rather unusual for a prince from the Crownlands to show up and to fight a large Ironborn invasion in the center of Lannisport, is it not?
Well, they kind of all look like they haven't really thought about it a whole lot. I mean, everyone knows who Damon is. He's a famous warrior. Saved us. They're like, why doesn't this make sense? Well, I guess some people died. That was bad. We stopped them.
I see. Well, I appreciate your insights. And Shen's just gonna shut up, realizing these guys don't know jack shit.
They seem to not. Some people that were on the front lines are surrounded by or Vago, surrounding Vago down at the other table. Some of the veterans are, as you're continuing to play some cards, and doesn't look like they're placing large bets, but they're taking a couple coppers here and there off you.
Surely it must have been quite the turn of the time for Damon to be right in the area at the time of that incursion, right? He comes all the way from King's Landing, right?
We were lucky he was on his way. Him and Lord Tarley were absolutely crucial, and of course, Gerald the Golden really helped us out. We would have all been dead for sure.
You said Harold the
just
Golden?
Maimed. My Lord's brother.
Any clue as to where their next move was in their journey? Or was this just a passing glance that they happened to time perfectly?
Heard they chased the Ironborn down the Shield Islands. Did in for Lord Grimm.
Did you see anything out of the ordinary as far as battle strategies, or is it, any flashes of mystic, or was it just brawn that they had?
Roll a persuasion check. You ask them for some specific battle details.
Yes! Very convincing.
Not very good, and they look at you like, we don't think you'd know much more than brawn.
Did you hear anything about the Brothers Broom?
They turn and look at you, see that you're definitely a dwarf. They assume you're from the Westlands. They go, everyone's heard about them boys. Went down defending us all. A lot of good Westerman nobility died that day. New Lord Westerling, old Lord Estrin, gone.
Max, those are the two neighboring things to the Banefort, are they not?
Indeed they are.
I'm gonna put that together. Because that's all of a sudden, all the heirs to all the thrones and near the Banefort are starting to die.
Die
Who
in quotes.
Yeah.
Would be made
Is
to
anyone
look good.
actively like bleeding and or injured, Max, besides like obviously severed limbs and such?
I guess I don't understand your question.
Does anyone look like they have like a lingering
Oh yeah,
like,
I mean some of them have like
heals.
there's some things you could definitely heal. Some guys that have like infections and like some sores that just like won't go away, and they don't have very good medical care.
I would go to probably the sickest looking of them all. And I'm going to put my hand on him as I circle around and say, you know, rumor has it those bodies were pulled out of the channel recently. And that, in fact, those weren't the Broom brothers wearing that armor on that day. And then I'll get my hand, put both hands on like the shoulders of the sickest man, and I will give him a level 1 cure wounds.
Okay.
Heals him 10 points of damage on that's probably a fairly significant amount, I imagine, on a random NPC.
Yeah, that's a huge amount. You see some of like his more visible wounds tend to subside, and he just goes, "Oh, seven, save you, lad. Who are you?"
And I'll just kind of lean over, just so he can catch like the glint of my eyes behind the guard of my helm, and just say, "Oh, I have it on very good authority that the Broom brothers did not fall on that day. But I'd be interested to know if you know anything strange that occurred when the Banefort rode to your defense."
Well, it sure was strange seeing him out, I suppose, but it was more strange to see just how distraught he was over those not Broom boys.
You're saying the one from the Banefort was broken up about the supposed brooms passing in the ocean.
Oh, yes, he led them to battle. Thought he encouraged them to chase after the Ironborn as they perished. Blamed himself, poor man.
And he was conveniently the only one that survived.
Well, him and Damon.
That seems like a quite phenomenal timing on both of their parts, then. To not be taken down in the midst of combat and to be the only two survivors. One hailing all the way from King's Landing itself, just to travel here in the nick of time to save this town.
It was fortunate they were both here. Otherwise, surely would have been lost. Without Damon, even Lord Banefort would have been overtaken, no doubt.
I'm gonna walk to the next man, and say, even with the aid of the Seven, I doubt anyone is that lucky. I do not doubt he saved the city from the Ironborn, but perhaps don't believe everything you see or hear. And perhaps you lot would be willing to, and while I'm saying this, hands on this guy's shoulders, another first level healing word on the next guy.
Whoa!
You can see he's got like one of his arms is like a stump, and it's just been slowly bleeding this whole time you guys have been talking. And he just put a hand on. And he goes, "Oh, what? How are you doing
now-
that?"
And I'll lean in and say, the seven lend their aid to those who do good works. I can assure you that whatever is coming from the Bane Fort and whatever he appeared to be done, not a good work.
On this, I'm gonna play off of that, and I'm gonna look a little bit more menacing, and I'm going to say, if you would like the good work to continue, it would be quite beneficial to expel the information that you know firsthand about the battle in explicit detail.
You guys can roll persuasion. One person can roll with advantage, or you guys can both roll.
Yeah, Vago, why don't you go ahead and have, I mean, my persuasion's pretty good. I got a feeling yours is better for some reason. I mean, I have like, I don't know, like a 5 persuasion? Oh, you're only one better than me.
14. God damn, dude.
You have 6 persuasion.
Yeah, because I'm proficient in persuasion.
I didn't expect Vago to be carried.
The two individuals that you have already healed don't seem super eager to give up any details. One other individual that seems to be also suffering from some injuries and maybe feeling like he's a little bit left out looks at you and goes like he's churning his brain, trying to think of something. He goes, I guess it was weird that Lord Baneford insisted all the lords attack. Right? That was weird. No, that's dumb.
Wait, say that again? And
All
I'll walk
lords?
over to him and put both hands on his shoulder. Say that again for me, if you would. Say it again.
Oh yeah, all the lords, Westerling, Estrid, Banefort. He wanted them all in one big charge.
That is, quite weird, actually. If I'm reflecting on any time I've seen a lord present itself in battle, they usually tend to sit on a horse quite out of shape and out of the line of battle. It's odd that one would entice the others to go full front.
It's rare to see all of one's heirs ride out into combat. I'm going to take my helmet off. I'm behind this guy so he can't see me. And I'm going to lower it down in front of him and just spin it around so like it's facing. I'm assuming the other guys are just seeing my scarred visage. And I'm going to cast a second level Cure Wounds on this guy.
Okay.
18.
The big cure.
It's big cure.
That's a big cure. And just say, and then in the creepiest, horrible reference, but Kevin Spacey putting his face equal to your face, you can only see you out of my peripherals. Just be like, especially when there's another broom now in the West. And he's gonna feel a lot better. And I've started a rumor.
Definitely, he's gonna feel so much better. The table's gonna kind of look at you guys, and then all of you guys are going to hear a really loud, just like, just sounds like the loudest croak you've ever heard, coming from the tunnel, just behind the large pile of gold. You can see everyone kind of perk up, and the large half-orc standing next to the pile kind of stands up and just goes, "All right, maggots is ready. Let's go."
I'm going to take this as my cue, and I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to say, if there is betting on the next event, you could win yourself some coin if you bet for me to slay that monster. And I'm going to get up, and I'm going to throw this wooden chair against that wall behind me. and then walk towards the pit.
Awesome. Cool. Smash. Just goes into
Before you walk by me, Vago, I'm gonna grab you in like a forearm embrace, with my head still exposed, and say, "Don't die, and you're gonna get Death Ward."
Cool.
Can I ask the people at the table
Next time you drop
that I'm with, and just be like, is there...
Gain 1. Sorry, I was super
What's
delayed.
happening? Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to turn to the people at the table of that. I'm just going to say, apologies, but is there any rule about how many people can fight in the pit at once?
They both look at you, being like a slender individual, and Rickar. They're like, I don't think. And then Greg just goes, no, there could only be 5.
Oh, everybody cut out at the same time right there. For me,
I
can you
heard
repeat that, please?
Yeah, Greg says that there can only be 5.
Gratitude.
Let's see here.
I'm gonna jump into the pit with
3,
Vago.
4, 5. Yeah,
Five, huh?
if we're jumping in the pit, I get in there.
Okay.
Is it this? This is the pit right there?
Stand next to Vago.
Yeah, there's this pit, and then it looks like there's about, and you guys jump in, it's about ankle deep of just like some water that seems to be left over that doesn't get pulled out with the tide.
I know you guys
I
doubted
am,
my card playing skills. But what about my survivability in this thing?
They look at you and they go, we don't think so. No, you're not gonna make it, man.
Let's put 100 gold each.
They like all look at each other like, yeah, okay.
All right.
So,
Uh,
as I hop in,
Before I
I'll
jump
just say,
down,
let's
I'm going
find
to-
out if I'm as expensive as I think.
Let's see.
I'll walk to the edge of the pit, helmet under arm. I'll turn back to the wounded men and just say, don't forget, the West will never fall as long as there's a broom. And I will put my helmet on, turn, and jump down into the hole.
Nice.
I'm gonna look at him.
Avengers assemble.
I'm gonna look at him with my eyes, and then I'm just gonna flip open my coat and expose like all my knives and swords. And I'm gonna do
They
a
all
back.
look-
Raven armor.
And I'm gonna do a backflip into the fucking pit.
As you're flipping back and spotting your landing, you just hear them just go, oh no.
He's been juicing us the whole time.
So they don't seem to be the most intelligent table. You do hear the general railroad kind of stop as people start to come to the edge. I'm not going to move all of the tokens around just because it's a lot. But they all kind of gather around on these different benches. You see a lot of different bets taking place, money changing hands. And then a big, just loud stomp and smash as the half orc seems to be just like slamming his hammers on the big pipe there. All right, and he grabs what appears to be a gnome next to him, and or excuse me, a halfling next to him, and he tosses him. And he throws him down into the pit, lands on his face, gets a bloody nose. Oh.
What the fuck?
You should come over here.
Oh, okay. Kind of gets
Apologies, but I thought there could only be 5
Don't die
competitors
alone,
at a
young
time.
man.
I don't think that man was tossed in here to fight. I think he was tossed in here to die and be eaten.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Yes,
The
this
half
one has
orc
the look of bait more than the
moves
trap.
around and is able to grab another guy that he throws down into the pit. Oh. All right, that's all 7.
Huh.
Whoever survives,
fine.
if any of you do, you split the pot.
All right.
All right, you heard him, guys. All for one.
Let's go, girls.
This other dude that got tossed in just kind of backs into the corner behind you guys. As you hear a whip crack down from this this grate here. You can see there is what looks to be an orc down in there. as he is cracking a whip. And you can start to hear some noises. He comes out first, opens up the gate, and he just goes, "Get ready to die." As he quickly stops cracking his whip and runs to the side, and you guys see approaching, coming out this little tunnel. Looks like a large white mass. As a big ass bear jumps out.
I would like to try to hit it as it comes out of the hole.
Oh, poor bear. That bear
We're
didn't
gonna
ask for
go
this.
ahead and we're gonna roll some initiative.
All right.
As he comes storming out.
Easiest roll of the night. One button. Ooh, shit.
There's
I'm
something
gonna punch
that
something quick.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Oh shit! Ebelfirth might go first.
I get initiative. I mean, I get advantage on initiative, so probably not, baby.
Uh-oh. Y'all done fucked up. Hey, Ron! Ebelfirth's
Damn.
going first. Crowd goes nanners.
Alright, go ahead and heal the bear.
Fuck you guys. I can do stuff.
Heal bear, that's good. Okay, so let's see what we had. Ebelfirth, yours was a 17.
Fucking gnome probably beat me, but
There's got to be more to this
It's a
bear. than
giant
the eye,
bear.
it's
And
just
bear
Placer
gonna
Bear.
Let's see.
right? When we punch this bear, it's going to
16
turn
for
into
Vago?
like 2 smaller bears. Those will
Just
turn
the
into 2
Hydra
smaller
bears.
bears.
Oh, there's a kitty.
Vago, Shin.
Bear attack.
Ricard is 7. That's not good. That Eldridge is even worse.
Bear, 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 bear.
Eldritch
bear,
with the
bear,
natty
bear.
one on the initiative. Last among all the Seven's creatures.
Well, first up is the bear, as he just comes tearing out of
The
this
bear
pit.
goes first, hell yeah.
And he just comes running up. Yeah, he rolled a nat 20.
Bear,
He goes, he sees the orc, snaps his whip again, he turns away, and the first thing that he sees is Vago, which is a large target, and he turns and he storms at you. He's going to jump right up to you, and he is going to try to maul you, because he's a bear, and that's what he's going to do.
Alright, Jason,
how
time to reroll
does-
another character.
That's fair.
How does a 12 do?
That misses.
Okay, how about a 24?
That hits.
Okay. As he just tries to bite you and you smack his jaws out of the way and then he rakes his claws across your back. That is going to be a 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
As he just claws into you. It's really upset. Immediately after that, you guys see another creature, a lion, come leaping out of this same pit.
Ah, that
Next
feels
one
more
would be
fair.
a tiger.
It comes gracefully leaping out.
No, it can't be a lions, tigers, and bears, can it?
Oh my!
Hops the opposite direction of the bear. Immediately sees 2 targets nearby. It is going to try to attack you here, Shin.
Yep.
As he rolls pretty poorly. He comes out and immediately tries to swipe you with his paw with a small little leap. You can easily deflect it as he rolled a 12. And he kind of sits there with his tail swaying back and forth. Sir Ebelfirth, you've seen these 2 beasts leap out. It is your turn.
Can I bonus action pull my shield off my back, or does that have to be half movement?
Half your movement, my friend.
So half of 25 brings me down to 10 or 15.
15.
Sorry, dude. You move real slow.
So
Oh no,
fucking
it only
fast.
takes 10 feet of movement.
Oy.
Because we
only takes
always
feet.
round down in D&D when you have to do something.
Right, so it should take half his movement, which would be, you would round it down to 10.
be
So he
10.
should have 15 left.
Correct.
I'll let that go. I think that makes sense.
The math is math.
Rules are what I say.
Very well.
All right, I'll remember
I mean,
that one.
Yeah, I
so-
was gonna
okay.
say.
I'm moving.
It's the first rule in the Dungeon Master's Handbook. Dungeon Master's Guide.
Yeah. First rule is fuck you.
I am
Second
God.
rule is fuck everyone else. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look at the back of my shield and just go. Okay. I haven't done this in a while. And I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh!
Nice.
Ghost dwarves, ghost dwarves.
And the
Ghost
pickaxe
dwarves.
ghost dwarves just fill up the. But I'm going to yell over my shoulder. Nobody not in the pit get close to the pit at this point. Take a
And
step
what's-
back. 'cause I
What's
can't
the radius?
protect everyone. 15 feet.
15.
It designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected. So I'll name all the spectators. So it'll be like that guy and that guy, and all of you are unaffected.
Okay, cool.
I don't know your names, but you don't want to die this way, I promise. And then, yeah, I need a wisdom save from a bear.
Does it happen when you cast it or on their turn?
Must make a wisdom saving throw. Their speed is halved when the creature enters or starts its turn. Yeah. So at the start of their turn, I'll need a wisdom saving throw from the bear.
They take the damage now and then again at the start of his turn. That's how it works.
Because
did
when
it-
they enter it the first time or start their turn there, then he would not take it now.
He's in it, right?
He hasn't started his turn.
Yeah, but he's entered the spot for the first time.
It's the first
Has
time
he
they
entered it?
enter it, or at the start
willingly
of their
or unwillingly.
Yeah, he's
turn.
not
When
moving
it
though.
begins,
When the
that's how
creature
spell
enters the area for the first time on a turn.
A turn.
So if I cast it, I guess it's entering because
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
it technically says
I'll-
on a
I-
turn. It doesn't say on its turn specifically.
yeah, and then it's or starts its turn there. So
I'm very, very familiar with the spell from my almost decade of DM experience. I promise you that's how it works.
I promise you, you could be wrong. At any point in your life, doing anything
I
that
will
you ever
defer.
think
I will
that you're really
defer
great at.
to.
Hey,
Devin.
I promise you, Max is DM. Max makes the rule at the end of the day. Baby.
I promise you, Boo Boo.
It's true. He can overrule it if he wants, but that's how it is written in the book. But if he wants to overrule it, that is his purview.
Let's go ahead
assume
and
nothing.
see. I believe that it's entering implies that that individual moves into the space, willingly or no. But just being there doesn't make sense to me. But I'll look and see what other people on the internet here think.
Okay.
Reddit answers. Reddit answers.
I think if it meant it that way, it would say on its turn. Because
Yeah, it doesn't.
if you think about it, like on the next turn, if somebody were to shove him into that area, it's still not his turn, but it should still be affected, correct?
Right.
So basically,
That's my
when
thought.
you cast the spell, it deals the damage, and then if they're still in it when they start their turn, they take it again. This is what makes the spell so strong. That's why like every cleric takes Spirit Guardians forever. But they can only take the damage once per turn. So like he can only take it once on Ebelfirth's turn, but then when it's his turn and it starts, he can take the damage again because now it's a different turn. It's his turn.
It's your turn.
But if he moves in and out of it in the same turn, he won't take the damage again. He can freely move after that. But it
You're
is
saying
difficult
I
terrain
need to
while
get
he's in there.
TK to just ragdoll people back and forth outside of my circle of doom.
Yeah, I was saying, so me and Vago could just go grab dudes, pull them out, and push them back in the blender.
Yeah, you can definitely push people into it for sure.
Yeah, on your turn, you could pick him up, take him out of it, and put him back in, and he would take the damage again if you can manage to do that.
You're doing
It's
giving
not
them
easy
the
to move
old
people around in
pokey
D&D.
treatment.
Yeah. So I guess it is possible for someone to take the damage 3 times in a round, because if somebody uses shove to push him out, and then someone uses shove to push him back in, you could do it again. I guess. That could happen, theoretically. It'd take your whole turn. You
How
might
much
as well just
damage
attack
does
at
it
that
do?
point,
It's
If
like
I cast
3d8.
it
not
the
as much
six-
as somebody
only
attacking
3d8.
twice, probably.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. I mean, if I cast it at the 6th
Yeah.
level, it would have been 68 radiant, which
Yeah, I guess if it's a way upcasted Spirit Guardians, it becomes worth it. I guess I've never thought about doing that, but yeah, if it's
Alright, so
really
imagine
upcasted, it's probably a
just
good idea.
a cleric and an Echo Knight.
just pushing it back and
And then
forth.
the Echo
just
Knight
like,
juggles.
Yeah.
Push,
oh hey,
push,
you're immune
push,
to
push.
slashing and bludgeoning. Let me tell you about my friend Radiant. And then just, how do you feel about blenders? It's like a disco ball, just chewing your shit up.
Okay. Yeah. I hate to disagree with you, Jesse. I don't think that it does deal damage when you cast it. So he will
Okay.
take that damage
I
on
accept.
his turn, or on the first time he moves into it.
I accept
all right.
strenuous.
Do you have more to do on your turn, Rebelfirth?
Do I have any other awesome bonus actions? I do not. So that'll be my turn.
Okay. It is indeed Vago's turn.
Cool.
Smash.
2 quick questions.
Vago
Is this
smash.
bear occupying this shape of squares?
Yes.
Okay, and is this a huge creature?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna start pounding my chest and going, and I'm gonna enter rage at that point.
Okay.
What my rage allows me to do as well is, as part of my bonus action, you take to enter your rage. You can move up to half your speed. So I'll just go ahead and use that half speed to draw the fucking largest sword that most of these people have probably ever seen.
Big boy sword.
Big boy sword. And then I am going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to attempt to strike it
Okay.
Strike it down.
with said sword.
It
I
sees you just
have-
maneuvering around it. Big bear.
Oh my god.
From John Candy, The Great Outdoors.
So the first
just
one's gonna miss. I can
Splashes you in your
guarantee.
eyes as you miss
Yeah.
a little bit.
28 to hit on the second one.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
All right, so I'll roll damage, and then I have some more stuff I gotta do.
Okay.
Of course, it's not a Jason character without 30
Hey,
There's
listen,
gonna be more stuff.
listen.
Roll more die.
I gave
on
this
this turn.
character this fucking nickname for a reason. All right, and you'll just see.
Hurricane Blade.
So 9. Wait, actually, that is more. That is 12 slashing damage, as my
Okay.
rage gives me more. And then what I'm going to do is,
What the fuck?
with that, I'm also using Thunderous Blows, which is when you hit a creature with a melee attack while you're raging, you can push that creature up to 10 feet away from you in a direction of your choice. A creature that is huge or larger makes a strength saving throw, so I'll take that from him, please.
Strength saving throw, pretty good. He got himself a 17.
That is the DC that he needed, so that will be it then, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, you just take a big stab into his back as you move pretty quickly, and it is now Shen's turn.
Okay. I am going to punch a lion a lot. Sometimes.
Punch a
punch.
lion.
I'm going to punch 2 times to start. This is +9 each. So natural 20 and a dirty 20.
Holy fuck.
Yep, those are both gonna pop.
Okay, so I will roll the first bits of damage here. So that's the 8 plus 10. So that's 21 magical bludgeoning damage. And then I'm going to use Flurry of Blows to punch 2 more times.
Okay.
So that's a 13 and a 27.
Yeah, those both hit.
Okay.
Oh.
That's not good. That's 13 more magical bludgeoning damage. For a total of 34 magical bludgeoning damage.
Dude, reroll that 1 and 2, man. Come on.
Yeah, right.
I can't.
You managed to just dodge the first attack and then step to the side and just pummel this lion to death immediately. And everyone in the crowd that's like standing up on the edges just sees this dude in like a robe just like karate chop this lion to death super quick, and they're just like, "What the fuck? Like, what just happened?" As it just falls to the ground. The dude, the little orc, like cracks his whip again because he thinks like he's like, "What? He's like gonna get up, right?"
Yeah.
But he's just dead. Just pummeled it. All right. It is now dead.
Then I'm gonna move over here, and I'm going to take up an opposite position on the bear from Vago.
Alright, flank the bear. Anything else on your turn?
That is it.
Okay. Ricard, you are up.
I didn't know we were gonna be fighting like animals. This is weird.
I'm ethically conflicted.
Yeah. I'm going to run and jump on the bear for my movement,
Okay.
All right.
and I'm going
Bear
to.
behind you.
Uh,
Well, I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw.
You
See
can
if you
you
can
can get that. Dexterity save.
land on the bear.
17.
That's pretty good. I think that's gonna do it. So you manage to just jump and leap on and grab onto his fur, kind of get your feet. Ricard the Swift.
And I'm going to. I can't do that. I thought I still had it. Let's see. I'm gonna use my action to. Fuck.
But use your action to fuck?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and use animal friendship. on
Also, question I probably should have asked earlier. Is this the same day we fought the nuns, by the way?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not
We fought the
technically the next morning.
No.
Boy
Nope,
has
you guys
used
have
a
not
lot
had a
of
long
spell
rest
slots
since then.
today.
Got it.
Do we take a short rest? Hey, would actually playing cards and stuff count as a short rest?
No, not if you're making ability checks.
Would walking through that area count as a short rest?
Would
Would anything that we did? What about me
I don't
hanging
think
out
so.
outside of the stupid sister's house, not doing anything, waiting for these idiots to do whatever they're gonna do?
No, I don't think you guys
Oh
took a
my
short
God.
rest.
Hey, guys, we killed that lion. I feel so much stronger. Max, can we get a level up, please?
Yeah, definitely not around the same thing.
I think we
but,
deserve 2 levels.
Listen,
I
listen,
Skip
cast
a
speak
level.
with
He's so epic.
I cast animal friendship.
Thing was strong, dude.
Animal friendship. Okay. Does he have advantage on the check if you are fighting him?
You gain the You gain the ability to
that's great.
comprehend and verbally communicate with the beast. The knowledge and awareness. Beast can give you information.
Ricard, I don't want to say that you're just gonna be friends with this bear that then dies to a whirlwind of fucking pickaxe dwarves.
There's
But like,
there's nothing that says any of that.
Okay,
It
just
doesn't
if your companions harm the target.
It
there's
doesn't
no
even.
ends.
It doesn't even say that.
Yeah, it does. Animal friendship is what you're casting. It's literally the last sentence.
Oh wait, sorry. I'm looking. I don't know why I was still looking at speak with animals. You convince it. You know what I mean? No harm. Choose a beast. Blah blah.
Hmm.
Otherwise, the beast.
Yeah, that would work.
If you
I
or
like-
one of your
I
companions
like
harm the
money
target,
more
the
than I
spell
like
ends.
this bear.
Yes.
Maybe you can. No, it's about to get fucking pickaxed, bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot
want
of
it-
money on that table, and I want all of it.
Fuck.
What do you think? You going with the spell or no?
No, I don't think I can go with the spell. I'm gonna.
Okay.
You can't. How do you You can't uncheck a spell use, huh? It's kind of
Sure you can. Yeah, just tap it again.
Yeah, it's not letting me.
Are you on D&D Beyond?
Nope. I think I'm gonna. Just try and wrangle them back into the hole. Is that like a hole? Like they came out?
Yeah, it looks like there's like a ramp underneath that pipe
Yeah.
or that drain cover. That thing's now open. I should have put a graphic on there that shows it's open, but it is.
Fucking. This sucks. I did not think about this part.
I did try to give the name away.
The name?
Yeah.
I thought there was like a weird
Beast
croaking noise. Like, I thought it was
Yeah,
gonna be
beast
some
fights.
monster. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm gonna try and do what I can to put it out of its misery the fastest, I guess.
Okay.
So I'm just going to. I don't know. I'm going to stab him a couple times, I guess.
Okay. With your companions just nearby flanking it.
Yeah.
So you have your advantage if you would like. Do your sneaky sneak. Both hit with 19s.
Jesus Christ, 3 19s. Are you serious?
That's nice.
Okay, so that is a D8. So 2d8 plus 21 and a 3d6. 36 damage.
36 more damage on top of what Vago here has already done, chomping on its back. You are going to manage to just slide your blade right in to the spine of this bear, and you are indeed going to put it out of its misery. So it just goes, blood pours out of its mouth, and it falls to the ground dead.
I guess it's better than being in this pit.
There will be a lot of cheers, a lot of curses, and generally the crowd being pretty surprised and enjoying it. You'll see, if you guys look up, you'll see the half-orc just kind of fold his arms and just nod, and you'll see the other orc, smaller guy down in the pit with the whip, just kind of look at you like mouth agape. He's like, and he goes running back down. He goes, lazy, worthless
Apologies,
beasts.
but is that all?
Oh, you just wait. He just kicks the polar bear on his way down. Worthless. Goes down around these steps. Goes out of view, and you guys hear some banging, some screaming and yelling, and just some general just smashing. And then you hear footsteps running. Up towards this area here. I would say you guys would have a round if you want to maneuver your spots, yourselves into a different spot. Certainly could.
I'm gonna move up here and prepare an action. I'm gonna prepare to punch whatever comes out of that hole.
Punch.
I'm gonna see.
I
I'm gonna
am
see the
now
ghost
ready.
thunder around me.
I'm gonna
Just-
punch it.
Yeah.
Walk closer to the hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a circle or a sphere? Ebelfirth?
Sphere.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I'll
Jesus
prepare an
Christ,
attack
bro.
as well.
Can I smear the polar bear blood across my face ritualistically?
You would want to.
I know,
Absolutely.
I
Yeah,
know.
you would certainly want to do that.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. No advantage on strength checks.
Alright, and I'm gonna move over here.
All right. Ebelfirth, were you preparing something as well?
Yeah, I'm preparing to blend whatever comes out of this hole. Yeah, I would
That's gonna
prepare
happen.
a toll the dead.
In fact, I'm going to stand here instead.
Love you,
Okay.
Vago.
And you guys are all waiting for whatever comes out of there first, or what?
Well, if I notice that it's the fucking tamer guy, I'm not gonna necessarily attack him, but
Okay.
yeah, I'd be waiting for whatever comes out of there. That is
Yeah,
beast.
He already got the
Yeah, I'm
pass
punching the
from
animal
being
that
up
comes
above the floor when I casted the spell, so he will not take pickaxe damage.
Okay. Yeah. And Eldridge, you're preparing to swing as well.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Yeah. So comes running out is definitely the little orc. So you guys don't just pummel him to death as he comes out just out of breath. Let me get him out of there. He just comes running. Just runs to the side. And
I'll actually kind of push Sir Ebelfirth 5 feet back, just to have a little bit of space between him and I. So if I get knocked, well, actually, never mind. I can't get knocked over anyways. I don't do that.
I don't get knocked over.
I can't get knocked over. He cannot get knocked down and get up again.
Oh, I can
Never
get up
get down.
again, but
never gonna keep me
He's sub.
yeah, while I'm raging, I can't be knocked prone or moved along the ground against my will. So
Nice. Coming up right next to Ebelfirth and Shen, you hear a little bit of a squeal, as this creature comes running up this ramp. Your triggers are definitely gonna go,
just there
Do
too?
we have advantage? 'cause we're flanking
unless
the
you
shit
have
out of it?
reach.
No.
It is definitely prepared for a fight, so you're not gonna have advantage, but you are just gonna get this hit out of your turn.
Would
I need
Ebelfirth?
to make 2 wisdom saving throws.
Oh wait, that
Yes,
should be
yes,
plus
yes, yes.
9. So that's a 17.
Save. That's a 4 wisdom save.
So it takes 14 radiant, and then again.
Oof.
Did it make a second save, Max?
Why second save?
Because it's going that was just my spirit guardians. Now it's gonna trip my prepared action.
Oh, what was your prepared action?
Toll the dead.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Man, fuck, how does a 6 do?
A 6 is 20 necrotic
Jesus
damage.
Jesus, fuck, dude. Didn't even get out of the hole yet.
34 damage.
It's not. It is not. But you hear it going as it comes up and just eyes and face bleeding as you and Eldridge first see it. What did you guys roll?
I rolled a 17.
Is gonna hit. Eldridge, what'd you roll?
My first attack's a 14, if I'm only getting the 1 attack.
That's gonna miss. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn, son.
6 magical bludgeoning
Okay.
damage. I
Well, he
grazed
had
him.
40 hit points, and Eldridge did 34. So
Yeah, I did 34 off jump.
Or
So.
Ebelfirth, rather. 34.
Perfect lethal.
Wow.
I like to think I just backhand him and he dies.
all things in balance, as they should be.
You hear him just tumble back into this pit, and people are just like, "Boo! We can't see anything. You guys suck." As
I'm gonna peer down into the
nut-
hole, expecting
you
more to come
definitely do hear more footsteps as it kind of tries to leap to the other side, which will trigger Vago and also another save as you see some sort of man-wolf creature. Ooh, shit.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Natural 19 to save on that wisdom.
Yeah. It will then take say half. Its speed is halved, by the way, Max, as it enters.
Okay.
So it's going to take half of this. So it takes 3 damage. Wow. What a 1 to half. That kind of
That
actually
is a
sucks
swing.
low key.
Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Plus 6, 7, 8.
Better than having 24 though.
17 slashing damage. And then I should be able to do it this time because it doesn't say when I hit the melee attack. I just hit the melee attack. So I would like to push him 10 feet.
Okay.
And since he is not huge or larger, he does not make a strength throw. He just gets
Okay.
pushed. I'd like to push him to here. And then I would like to use my reaction to do Hurricane Strike. Which
Okay.
is... yeah, go right ahead.
That
Matt.
was your. That was
I
your
would just
reaction.
point out you.
Oh, that was my reaction. Yeah,
Right.
you're right. So I'm not gonna push him then, actually.
Okay. I would say that if you would want to push him, you do see Eldridge just kind of standing there like he's in the MLB.
Wait, it's
Yeah, I'll push him. It'll be... am I able to push him into that spot despite the angle that I'm at with him?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay, so yeah, then as I fucking slash with my giant sword, I kind of twist and swing and flip him over to right in front of Eldridge.
He just comes flying through the air, all bloodied, and it comes right at you, Eldridge, and you can take your hit there. 13 is his AC. He's going to be wearing any particular armor. More points. He looks like he is barely alive as you just cut a huge gash in him. His literal insides just start falling out as he's still trying to claw at you guys. He's not dead. So we are going to jump back into the actual order here, and that would be this halfling.
Man, you guys still haven't seen my fucking
good.
namesake strike in action.
Something has to live long enough.
Yeah, I know, right?
They are not gonna immediately go in as they both kind of just circle around. And it is your actual turn here, Eldridge.
Holy shit. Alright, well. I'm gonna
Stab.
eye behind me. What is this one doing?
They look just like they're not fighters at all, but are seeing you guys slaughter things and don't really want to get in the way.
And slaughter I shall.
I'm not sure, unless you roll a 1, if you can miss.
Okay.
Said it. So.
I'm also not sure you can't not kill him.
Up by 4.
That didn't make any
15
sense.
slashing.
Yeah, 2 more hit points left.
Okay. Yeah. No, I see what you're trying to say. And yeah, you're right.
Just
Literally
obliterate
no
him with a lethal blow without issue. As there's now these 2 creatures that just plop onto the ground. You see the orc kind of just panic and look up to the half orc. He just shrugs his shoulders, and the half orc just does a throat cut motion. And
Gotta put on a show, buddy.
You see the orc, the small one, get a little bit of a creepy smile as he goes up and he's like, "That was just this scum. You wait. You wait and see." As he walks down the steps again, I would say you guys will all get one more turn to maneuver how you would like or do something.
I'm gonna call down after him. If there's anything else down there, just send it all at once, if you please.
Or at least send your most devious next. I grow tired of these.
I'm gonna pluck a hair from Ebelfirth.
I'll be like, what? Why are you doing? I'm not sure I have any hair left after being severely burned not that long ago. I feel like I barely have eyebrows at this point. But I'm just gonna cock back my finger gun behind my riot shield, essentially, and just be like, "Yep."
Are you talking about your actual shield or me as your right shield?
Yes.
I'm gonna prepare an attack again, as one would.
Okay. All right, you guys are all preparing actions. Rick, are you hanging back?
I'm hanging back. I'm waiting
I'll
for something to come
prepare
out.
an
I'm
attack.
I'm bored.
Okay. Yeah, you guys won't hear as much noise as you did previously. You won't hear the crack of the whip, and you don't hear the running footsteps either. In fact, he just kind of appears as he seems to have been calmly walking, and he just goes, "This will be fun. You guys think you're so tough." And he moves over this way, and before anyone's turn triggers here, Ebelfirth, you feel a little tingle in your concentration as your spell is stripped away from you. Seems something has countered it.
Fair enough.
And at that point, we are going to save the rest of this here
Oh,
beast
shit.
fight for next week.
I want to know what
we'll
it
see.
is.
We'll see what else comes out of
That's
this
the
here
point.
pit.
Here we
I
go.
want to know now.
Question then about that.
We're
though.
gonna hope it's not something out of one of the books. Like attack, because all of the things that can cancel out my spells are fucking horrific. So
Do I still have Death Ward up then, or no?
I don't think Death Ward is concentration.
Cool.
I don't think so either.
it is not.
Sick.
Yeah, it's a dope ass spell.
Doot.
Sweet.
Still
I got some
haven't
big
seen my
cooldowns
namesake.
I can still pop,
Fucking
boys.
shit, dude.
I
I
got
want to
some
do my
spicy
move.
abilities.
Next turn.
I want to do my move.
D&D.
Yeah, I got a 6th level slot. If we just want to.
Pat,
Man, Pat's got
join us
fucking.
in the
Goodbye.
times, bro.
What'd you
That-
say? Kid,
dude.
times?
Get an Ethernet cable, man.
I have to. I really do.
Cat 6.
You gotta
that
do
shit,
something,
dog.
man.
Come
This is
on.
not sustainable for you, my brother.
I know.
Go to your outlet.
Awesome. Yeah, so maybe next week, Ebelfirth has to use an Ethernet cable. I don't know, something. Or we're just never going to see his pretty face and we'll only get audio.
First of all, rude.